Hey everyone, welcome to Pink Tutu Tarot. So we're going to take a look at your career today, and we're going to look at the time frame in the next 2 to 4 months. So whenever you find this video, that's when this reading starts. If you are watching it when I post it, it'll probably be like around the end of October. Is that right? Yeah, end of October to like the end of the year. I was trying to do math in my head, sorry. It's been a long day. But really, whenever you find this video and you watch it, that's when the clock starts for you. So it's the next 2 to 4 months. So it's a relatively short time period for your career, but so, a lot can happen in 2 to 4 months also. So I've already done the readings, right? I'm recording the intro after, like I usually do. These cards came from your reading in different areas of your reading, but they highlight an element that I think will help you gravitate to the correct one for you. So I'm going to show them to you. Group 1, your card is the Page of Cups. If you can see it, it's like an artist working on something new. Group 2 is the Fool. And group 3 is the Nine of Cups. All right, go ahead and pick the card. Base it on, maybe your knowledge of the cards, maybe base it on the picture or the name or just the group number, whatever is, got your intuition niggling. Trust that. You can go down into the description box, click on the timestamp or click on the chapter, and it will take you right to your reading, and I will see you there. All right, thanks y'all. Hey group 1. Okay, we're going to take a deep dive look into your career and what you can expect in the next 2 to 4 months. So I guess that's between, if you're watching it, near the time that I post this, it's going to be like October through the end of the year. But whenever you're watching this, the clock starts when you are watching it. So that's why I'm not putting a date on it other than 2 to 4 months. So, all right, we're going to start with an oracle card for you, and then we're going to do the full spread with the tarot cards. Okay. Your card is the Minstrel. Let your intentions be known. All right, we're going to set that there. We'll see what that means. We'll get more information about that card as we go along here. Okay, there's your cards. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. All right, let's see what we've got here. At the heart of your reading, we have the Four of Pentacles. That's being crossed by the Ten of Pentacles. At the base of your reading, we have the Two of Swords. Recent past is Two of Wands. Crowning your reading is the Knight of Pentacles. In the near future, we have the Page of Cups. Your energy is the Seven of Swords. The people, the environment around you is the Two of Cups. The advice from Spirit is Ace of Pentacles. And the outcome is the Eight of Pentacles. All right, great. Okay, give me just a second. I want to take all these cards in, get any initial messages for you from Spirit, and then we'll talk about what's going on here. All right, give me just a sec. All right, Spirit is saying that you are going through a change with your career. This could go, I'm getting one of two ways. One is that there's some changes happening internally with your company, some like structural changes. And the other is changes that you are initiating yourself as far as your career. Okay. What else did you want to say, Spirit? Spirit saying you know what the change is. So this isn't something that's going to be a surprise to you. Okay. And you know what it's going to take to get there. You're saying, but what you don't know is the message for this reading. That's what they're saying. Okay. I guess they don't want to give it all away right in the first minute. Okay. So there's changes happening. You are aware of them, whether it's changes within your company or, changes, you yourself are initiating some changes. And you know about these. You know what it's going to take either for you within your company or with whatever changes you're going to make. You know what you need to do or what needs to be done. What you don't know is how that's going to go, what's going to happen, what you need to know. So this is some of the insight that Spirit wants to give you with your reading, Group 1. Okay, so let's talk about the cards. At the heart of your reading, we have the Four of Pentacles, and that energy is being challenged by the Ten of Pentacles. Spirit saying there's something you want to hang on to. You want to hang on to one thing, but you also don't want to let go of an opportunity that could reap even better rewards. So this feels very much like you're debating what's going on or what you want to do as far as your career. It could be, again, within your company or maybe you're looking for another job, that kind of thing. But part of you is hanging on, wants to hang on right now. Part of you knows that there are more rewards out there. You think, right? If you were to jump ship and do something different, whether it's leave that company or do something different within your company. The challenge is you don't know, right? You're guessing that, maybe there's more money, more happiness, more freedom, more fulfillment somewhere else. But you're a little bit afraid to let go of what you have in order to pursue something new. Okay. All right. So at the base of your reading, we have the Two of Swords. This is very much indecision, right? You don't know what choice to make or what to do. Spirit's saying you do want to make a decision, but you want to make the right one. And you don't know how to do that right now. Okay. Anything else on that? Okay. All right. So in the recent past, Two of Wands. Yes, again, this is a decision-making card. You've decided that... say that again, Spirit. Your Spirit's saying you've decided you need to make a change somehow. But is it a change within? You either need to shake things up within your company or where you work, or you need to find something different, right? What you know right now is that something needs to change. But you're still not sure what to do. And actually Spirit is saying you like your gut is telling you there's something better outside, elsewhere, doing something else. It may be more money. Again, it might be more fulfillment, more freedom. Maybe you get to work from home and right now you're working in the office. There's something, right? And you feel pretty sure, like in your gut, that if you were to go looking or if you were to pursue an opportunity, it would be better in some tangible way. But you're still afraid to let go. You're still afraid to let go. Okay. All right. So crowning your reading is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is pursuing something new. And that sort of, that thought is weighing on you in a positive way and in a harder way. Because it's like there, it's like itching you all the time. You know you want to do something different, whether it's the same industry or same career line. It's not necessarily changing your whole career, although it could be. But something about your current situation has become stagnant. And you want something better. So this idea of going after what you want is like kind of always present, right? For you. What else do you want to say about the Knight of Pentacles, Spirit? Spirit's saying that there is an offer coming in that may help you make up your mind. It could be a job offer. It could be some other kind of offer. It does not have to be a job offer, because I'm distinctly getting that it isn't necessarily a job offer. They're saying it's an offer that makes you reconsider your doubts about leaving. So take that as it resonates. It could be a job offer. But part of me, at least for some of you, is saying that it's, okay. Yeah, Spirit's saying it may be an offer, an opportunity to move, an opportunity to travel, an opportunity to be closer to home or family. It's almost like for some of you, someone proposes something to you, not an employer, but someone proposes something to you that makes you want to strongly consider your options. Spirit saying this offer, opportunity, whatever. Spirit saying this is our way of helping you get off the pot, in their words. It's a way of nudging you and helping you get going to make a move. So there you go. But it's easy, it's easy to hear that in a reading, and it's a little bit harder to actually do it in real life. I get that. In the near future, you have the Page of Cups. Again, this is again a message. It's tied to this in some way. It's tied to this opportunity, this offer, this proposition, this proposal that comes in. It has you thinking more about what makes you happy. What is it you really want? Like really and truly. I mean, I know everyone says they want a better title, they want more money. What is it that really and truly makes you happy? Not to say that if you choose, say you want to work from home, so you can work anywhere, right? You can work remotely anywhere you want. just as an example. That doesn't mean you have to take less money. If you choose this, doesn't mean you can't have this too. But what Spirit is saying is, in the near future, you are going to be reconsidering the opportunity that you're in, as well as other opportunities, based on what matters most to you. So you're going to be giving that some thought. What makes you happiest? If it's just, strictly more money in the bank, then that's what that is. But it may be something else. It may be, if you look at this card, it may be, being able to express your creativity. It may be, again, working from home. It may be being able to travel with your job. It could be any number of things, right? Probably a different thing for every person watching. But that's something you're going to be reevaluating and making a point of thinking about, Spirit saying. Okay. Well, your energy is the 7 of Swords. Absolutely thinking about leaving. If you're not now, again, in the next 2 to 4 months, I truly believe these two things, right? Some kind of proposal, opportunity, offer is going to come your way. It's going to have you rethinking what makes you happy, and you are absolutely going to be thinking about leaving where you are. Okay? The people in the environment around you, tell me, Spirit, if this is about where they are now, or where they're considering heading, or what does... Okay, they're saying this 2 of Cups is where you're heading, or at least where you're considering heading, right? It's happiness. It is connection. It's feeling like you are a part of something, like you're choosing something that is for you. It's not, assuming money isn't the number one thing for you, I'm just using this as an example. It's not just for the money, right? At least that's what popped in my head. So, obviously, again, if money is the thing that makes you the happiest, then go after the money. But the environment that you are heading toward, frankly, is much more fulfilling. It's incredibly fulfilling, and it's a decision that shows you feeling very happy about it. And the opportunity to connect with other people that are like you, that think like you do, that want things that you want, that have the same dreams and aspirations that you have. So the advice from Spirit, Ace of Pentacles. If you haven't gotten it by now, Spirit is highly recommending you give yourself a fresh start. This energy here, if you compare, right? Or let's compare this, right? Where you are stuck, right? Versus where you could be heading. There's no comparison, right? I know it's scary to change, but they wanted me to kind of point out just even the visual differences. The 4 of Pentacles is very much this stuck, hanging on maybe for the wrong reasons, for reasons that aren't the things that make you happiest, versus finding what truly makes you happy. That's the choice you have to make. And Spirit is very clearly saying with the Ace of Pentacles, go for the new. Go for the new. Go for the new. And then the outcome is the 8 of Pentacles. They're saying in the next 2 to 4 months, you are going to be training, learning, even if it's an industry or a career path that you have experience in, right? Any new company, any new job, any new endeavor is going to have some level of having to learn the ropes, right? So the outcome shows you, like, head down in your work, learning, becoming the best you can be at this job, at this career. Okay. All right, we're going to pull some more cards, get a little deeper in some of these areas. See what else I can tell you. All right. All right, I don't know where this is going, but this just popped out of the deck, the Two of Cups. They're saying put it on the Two of Cups. Okay. They're saying it's to reiterate there is no choice, right? When you decide to choose your happiness. From their point of view, this should be an easy decision. I get it though, right? It's not always easy because there's always practical concerns we have to think about. But Spirit is trying to make it as easy for you as possible by reminding you truly how happy you're going to be. How connected. This isn't necessarily about you and another person, although you will be connecting with other people. They're saying this is about you connecting with your role, with your job, with your career path, with your company, with whatever it is you'll be doing. You will be this connected to it. Okay, thank you for that. All right. Okay, they want to clarify this Two of Swords. This is at the base of your reading. And we have the Ten of Pentacles again. Yeah, this is the hard decision. Ten of Pentacles. You deciding what is going to make me happiest, right? It's also deciding, do I go after what I want or do I stay where it's comfortable? If you look at this particular Ten of Pentacles, if you notice underneath the chessboard, there is a man, boy, something, person holding the board up, but they're kind of stuck there, right? Spirit saying that's you, where you are. You're holding things up, you know what I mean? You're helping your company, you're helping with your whatever you do. You're helping them, right? The king and the queen that are in this picture, or the man and the woman, or whatever, your employers. But what is it? Is it getting you everything you want? Because if this is you, you don't have much down there, right? And you're pretty stuck. But if you go for this Ten of Pentacles, this is everything happy, right? It's money, it's family, it's joy, it's togetherness, it's connection. They kind of want you to see the contrast. Because you may say, well, I'm in the Ten of Pentacles right now. I have everything I want. Well, that's something you have to look at, right? You may have a lot of the things you want, but maybe not everything. Maybe underneath it all, you're actually a little bit stuck where you are, which is why you need to consider what really makes you happy. And if staying right where you are makes you happy, then do that. But Spirit is certainly encouraging you to make a fresh start. Spirit's saying you can make a fresh start where you are. It'll be more work. It'll be harder to start over where you are and get everything you want. Is it possible? Yes, it's possible. Okay. We're going to clarify the Knight of Pentacles, get a little more information there. We have the Five of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, this proposal, offer, opportunity, whatever is coming your way, it's going to ease this burden. You know, there is this feeling of being stuck, being alone, being unhappy. This is going to help you overcome it, and that's why that card's in reverse. It's going to help you get out of, Spirit's kind of like showing me like a cage or a cave, you know, where everything is dark and you don't really see a light at the end of this tunnel, you know, where you are. Which is why Spirit's saying it'll be challenging for you to turn it around there. It's not impossible. You can do it. It'll be challenging. But this proposal coming your way is going to help you. It's going to give you a light at the end of the tunnel, right? It's going to have you rethinking, why am I staying here, right? What am I doing? Okay. Okay, we're going to clarify the Page of Cups. Get a little more information about what's coming for you in the near future. Yeah. Okay. And we have King of Cups reversed. Yeah, you're not only going to be considering and thinking about what makes you happy, you're going to be looking at what causes you to feel imbalanced, to be unhappy, to be more, you know, with the King of Cups, when he's upright, he's very balanced, very stable emotionally. You know, it's a kind king, compassionate. Nothing can really rattle this king. He's very, very aware. If you notice, he's staring right at that cup. He's very aware of like the gift he's been given or gifts. In reverse, it's really noticing when your cup is empty. What causes your cup to feel empty? What causes you to feel unhappy, out of sorts, frustrated, uneasy? Really take a good look at those things. It will help you focus your energy on what's most important. Okay, we're going to clarify the advice, the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Cups. Spirit wants you to... Spirit is just saying they want you to be happy. The Six of Cups is a gift, right? Sometimes it's a gift from someone in your life. Sometimes it's a gift from Spirit, but it's a gift with like no strings attached. But this particular card, and it will tell you Spirit in almost every case, picks the deck we're going to use, or decks. So there's no accidents. But if you notice, like, the people in this card are so happy. Like, they have this gift of this puppet show, and they're so happy with what is in front of them. And that's part of your advice, right? Really, really focus on your happiness. Give yourself a chance to make a living, make a life for yourself that brings you joy and fulfillment and connection. It can also bring you money. It can bring you all the things that you desire, right? In your career. Because if you're in a happier place, you're in a much better position to attract those things. But you're not really in a happy place right now. I mean, they're showing me cards of feeling stuck and trapped and lonely and, kind of miserable. It's hard for the universe to get through with gifts to overcome all that. So sometimes they just bypass it and have you looking in a different direction for what makes you happy. All right, let's look at the outcome. You have the Eight of Pentacles. This is working hard, learning something new, learning the ropes, getting to be better and better every day at whatever it is you'll be doing. Do you want this card or no? No? Okay. Okay. And we have the King of Wands. This is a beautiful card in particular. The King of Wands is a leader, is someone who sort of paves their own path on something, who is inspired and motivated and inspires others, right? But if you notice in this card, like, they're children in here, but they're so enamored with this king that they want to follow him. They hang on to him. They love him. They admire him, and they want to learn from him. Hold on one sec. Yeah, Spirit, okay, two things. One is Spirit is saying that you may meet someone in this new role who inspires you the way this king inspires the people in this card. But it's more than that. They're saying down the road, your actions, your role, your job, what you'll be doing, how you do it, and the way it fulfills you, and like the passion you put behind it, you are going to inspire other people. Whether it's just to follow their dreams and to, do what makes them happy, or it's just to do things the way you do them because there's some kind of spark about it, some spark about you and about your work. There's so much here to be inspired by. Yeah, okay. So, your original card, the Minstrel, let your intentions be known. This gets tied right back to this Page of Cups. Find out for yourself. No one can do it but you, but discover for yourself. Talk to yourself, investigate, research, really think about it. What really makes you happy? If everything were equal, right? And you could have a little bit more of one thing, what would it be? Because we're not saying you have to sacrifice something to get what makes you happy, but they do want you to follow the path to that happiness. And once you discover what it is, let it be known, right? Be open about it. At least be open about it with yourself. And as you do that, that's the first step, right? The Spirit will have your back. The Spirit's going to back you up. They want this for you. They want this for you. They want this happiness, this joy for you. They want this inspiration and motivation for you. There's a lot of good things just out there, sort of like waiting on the horizon for you. You just have to decide that you are worth it. And you are, or they wouldn't be giving you this message. All right, group 1, that's what I have for you today. I hope that helps. I hope it gives you something to work on, this Page of Cups. And I would love to know how it's going for you and to hear more about where you are in your career and what's going on. I love reading your comments, I'll be honest. I absolutely love it, I appreciate it. So drop me a comment below if you feel called to do that. Please give the video a like if this resonated, if it helped you, because those likes certainly do help me. It helps my channel. So I appreciate that, and it's free. All right, y'all. Thanks so much. Also, if you really want a personal reading, if you want to get deeper and get into your specifics, you can book a personal reading with me. You can go on my website at pink22tarot.com. All right. Thanks, y'all. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, group 2. Okay, we're going to take a deep, in-depth look at your career in the next 2 to 4 months. So I'm not entirely sure when I'm going to post this, but if you're watching this shortly after I post it, you're probably looking at sometime in later October through the end of the year. But really, whenever you watch this, just the clock starts then. So the next 2 to 4 months from whenever you're watching. All right, so let's look at your first card. All right, your card is Love, True Love and Fidelity. And we'll find out what that means for you in your career after we get some more cards on the table. So we're going to do a full Celtic cross for you today. Really get a solid look at what you can expect in the next 2 to 4 months. And of course, if this reading resonates, if you like it, if you get messages that are helpful to you, I hope you'll consider just giving the video a thumbs up. That's it. It's free. It's super easy, but it tells YouTube that, that these readings are worthwhile and they show them more. That's what it comes down to. So more people can find them and get the readings and messages that they need to get. So I appreciate that. Okay, there's your cards. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the 6 of Cups. All right, let's see what we've got here. The heart of your reading, we have the King of Pentacles. And that is being crossed by the Ace of Swords. At the base of your reading, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Recent past is Queen of Pentacles. Crowning your reading is the Fool. The near future, you have the Magician. Your energy is the 2 of Cups. The people around you, the environment around you, is represented by the Knight of Pentacles. The advice from Spirit is the Hermit. And the outcome is the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, give me just a second. I want to take all of this in and see if I get any initial messages from Spirit for you. So hold on one sec, y'all. Okay, Spirit is saying that if this reading is for you, hold on. Okay, they're saying you recently made a change. So, because they're saying a change has been made at this point. Or you're like right on the brink, like you're right there. You're changing jobs. You're changing career paths, possibly. Changing directions in some way. Okay, if this reading is for you, you either are already not in, the job you were in, and you're starting over with a new company, new job, possibly a new career, or you're in the process of making that change now. If that is not your reality, you're welcome to stick around, see if there are other messages that resonate for you, because sometimes there are. But you might want to just check one of the other readings. So, okay. So essentially, this reading is for those of you who have made a change, but now you want to know, okay, what can I expect in the next 2 to 4 months, right? Anything else you want to share with them, Spirit? Okay, Spirit is saying where you're going. They're saying it's not a typical path, but it is going to be incredibly rewarding. They're saying beyond your wildest dreams, if you can imagine that. Those are some pretty powerful words. But what? Say that again. Spirit's saying, but you have to be ready for the work. It's not going to get handed to you, right? It's not even necessarily going to come easily, your success in this new path. It's going to be work. It's going to be hard. It's going to be challenging. But they're saying, but your heart's going to be in it. And I think that's, we'll get into that card there, but they're talking about your heart's desire, right? Following your heart. And maybe that's why you made this change, right? Or you're in the process of making this career change, job change, company change. To do something that's more fulfilling for you. So yes, it's going to be a ton of work. It's going to be hard. It's going to be challenging. But very worth it in lots of ways, not the least of which is you'll be doing something you love. And Spirit's saying that will make the work worth it. And part of you, I'm sure, already knows this, right? Or you wouldn't have made the change. You already know that this is what you want and that the work is going to be worth it. But Spirit's saying, but you're not aware. Saying you're not aware of the path this is going to take. What does that mean? Okay, all right. They're telling me to do the cards, and then we'll find out. Okay. Alrighty then. So there you go. That at least gives you a starting point, a jumping off point. So at the heart of your reading, we have the King of Pentacles being crossed by the Ace of Swords. Yeah, Spirit is saying this change, right, that you have made or are making now, like it feels either incredibly imminent or like it just happened, right? Leaving behind a job that was very comfortable, may have paid well, may have given you, in some way a lifestyle that you enjoyed, right? This King of Pentacles is not suffering for anything really, but he is, growing moss on his legs and, he's comfortable. Your comfort level is being challenged essentially by this Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, they're saying to look at the card. If you look at the card, the ace is holding the sword up to the sky, and it's creating like lightning, right? It's creating electricity in the air. And all of these birds, they're representing freedom. You're essentially creating magic with this new path that you're taking. And it is new, and it can be a little bit scary, especially to leave something very comfortable, right? Where you may have been a leader, or you may have had a position of some kind of authority or some kind of seniority. And here you're starting over. You are starting over, but with so much like passion and ideas and creativity and just optimism that it's literally like drawing lightning from the sky. All right. So at the base of your reading, you have another ace. You have the Ace of Pentacles. You are starting something new. Brand spanking new is what every indicator, right? So we've got the Ace of Swords here. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. And then here, crowning your reading, we have the Fool card. There is zero doubt that if this is your reading, you are starting something brand new. So that much we know. We're going to pull more cards after, so don't worry. We'll get a little deeper on some of these things. So in the recent past, you left behind a Queen of Pentacles energy, right? Regardless of gender, it doesn't matter. It's an energy of being comfortable, of being abundant, of having some experience to back you up so that people look at you as someone with who knows what they're doing, right? Which gives you an authority, even if whether you were or were not actually an authority. There was a sense of authority, if nothing else, because of your experience and your role. But you've left that behind for new. The Fool card is crowning your reading. It says that everything here is being touched by this Fool energy. And don't let the name trigger you, because the Fool is not a fool, right? They're not an idiot. The Fool is someone who has no reason to doubt, right? Sometimes that's innocence, sometimes that is naivety, but the Fool believes in the future. They're not carrying any baggage with them, right? In the traditional Fool card, he's got like this little tiny little, nothing little sack on his back. This Fool has nothing, no baggage except the cat. It's a sense of freedom, and like what I keep getting is the belief that anything is possible. And it's true, right? This new beginning, if you don't start a new beginning believing it's possible, believing anything and everything is possible, then you're already off on the wrong foot. But I'm seeing here clearly that you do believe. You do believe. And not only do you believe anything is possible, but you're going to make it happen. With the Magician in the near future, you are creating, you are manifesting, You have everything you need. You just need to put in the time, put in the work, put in the effort. So your energy in this reading is the Two of Cups. It's happiness. It's, okay, in your new role, you may be connecting with other people or another person who brings you fulfillment. But, so that may be a reality, but that is not what this card is saying. This card is coming back to your main card here. It's loving what you do. It is being connected to this new path, this new role, this new career or company. It's feeling that fulfillment and the sparks of love, but with your job. All right. So the energy around you, the environment, the people around you is the Knight of Pentacles. Tell me, Spirit, is this a person or is this their environment? There's Spirit saying it's an energy of opportunity. It's the universe. Say that again. It's the universe bringing you a chance to make this happen, right? It's like this knight is the universe and they're holding out this pentacle for you. They're bringing it to you and saying, here, it's yours. Do something with it. Make something happen. The advice from Spirit is the Hermit. Spirit is saying, do not listen to what other people have to say about this decision, about the chances of you succeeding, of anything. Keep your own counsel, is what they're saying. Follow your own lead, follow your own guidance. Obviously, rely on Spirit. They will give you signs. They will find ways to guide you and lead you and help you. But feel free to leave everyone else in the dark, is what they're saying. Not to say don't talk to people or don't, but you don't want anyone else's advice right now. All they can do is they're saying sprinkle sand on your dream. You don't need that, and it can't help you. So, all right. The outcome is the Two of Pentacles. What are we saying about that? Okay, Spirit's saying the outcome, at least in the next 2 to 4 months, is that you're going to be balancing what you want and what you have. If you notice in this card, they're balancing on like a seesaw. So it's very much a balance, right? But holding up 2 pentacles. And they are tied together, right? With this infinity sign, they're tied together. But it is a balancing act. You're going to be balancing what you want, right? Which is your dreams for the future, what you're hoping, this job will turn into, and what you have, which is going to be like meager in the beginning, right? As you get started with something new, you're going to be relearning. You're going to be reestablishing yourself. You're going to be, if not starting from scratch, you're going to be starting from a place where you're going to have to really learn the ropes again. You're going to have to build this up. But you're going to be balancing that. You're not going to take your eye off of the future and what you want, but you're also not going to drop the ball on what you need to do to get there. Okay. I love it. I love this for you. Okay, let's get a little deeper. Let's get some more cards here. All right, Spirit wants to start with the Ace of Pentacles, which is here at the base of your reading. Okay. All right. We have the Ace of Wands. So you have 3 aces and a Fool card, y'all. This is incredible. The Ace of Wands is the birth of something new, the birth of a new creation, right? Just like in this card, it's a mother looking down at the new baby. You are creating something new. This is, in some way, this is your baby. Beautiful. That's beautiful. Anything else you wanted to say about that, Spirit? Spirit saying it's important to keep the fire alive, which is, okay. Here you have the spark of fire, right? The fire is inspiration. It's motivation. It's what gets you going. It's what got you here. The advice is to keep the fire burning. And how do you do that? By listening to your own counsel, right? Don't listen to the opinions of other people. They will sour you. They will douse that fire so fast if given the opportunity. Okay. Okay, we're going to clarify the Magician next. This is in your near future. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So yes, your environment is the Knight of Pentacles, right? That's the universe coming to you with opportunity, right? But you are creating the opportunity. You, the magician, you, the person manifesting, creating, making this happen, right? Holding the torch, coming up with the ideas, going after something as if there's no way you can fail, right? Your belief in what you are moving toward is so strong that you are creating opportunities. You are bringing opportunity to you. I love that. Okay. What one? Hold on, y'all. Sorry. They want to clarify the Knight of Pentacles. I kind of needed to make sure I knew which Knight of Pentacles. So we're gonna look at the energy around this new beginning of yours. Six of Cups reversed. Tell me about that, Spirit. Okay. Spirit's saying it's a message of letting things come to you. Is that right? Tell me again. Oh, okay. All right. So Spirit is saying the universe is going to be, you're manifesting it. You're making it happen essentially, but the universe is going to be bringing opportunities your way, bringing not just this opportunity, but the opportunity to succeed and grow and learn and become what you are dreaming of. The universe is going to be bringing that your way. you have to let the opportunity come to you while you work. So it's not sit back and just wait for things to happen. It's still working hard, right? But Spirit's saying, don't go after the opportunity. I'm going to need you to explain that to me a little bit better. I'm sorry. Sorry, y'all. I just want to make sure the message is right for you. Okay. The Spirit thinks, okay, with the Six of Cups, it is a gift coming to you. When it's in reverse, sometimes we're more focused on the gift, right? Than we are on anything else. This environment is going to be about bringing you opportunities, but there's a bigger message here of the universe is going to open doors for you, but they're not going to just be handing out gifts, right? They're not going to just be handing out success. So know that. Know that that some things will be withheld from you while you learn and grow and sort of accomplish yourself. It's part of the process. So what they're saying is it's not that they're withholding from you, for any, I mean, kind of they are. But it's not like they're preventing you from being successful. That's not it. That is absolutely not it. The universe is ensuring your success by withholding rewards for a while you learn, while you study, while you grow, while you get it right. So that you have this base to work from and you know what you're doing. Sometimes too much success too soon can just send everything crumbling down. And what they just gave me an image of is an image of the Tower card where everything comes crashing down and you have to start all over. They don't want that for you. So yes, they're going to be coming to you, your environment, right? The energy, the universe is going to be bringing opportunities your way. But the gifts, they're saying, will be sparse in the beginning. Just be aware of that. It's not because you're doing anything wrong. It's because you're doing it right and you're trying and you're working that any of this even exists. So they're just asking that you trust the process a little bit and not get too hung up on the rewards too soon. Even though they did say that this will be beyond your dreams, right? And it will be, not in the next 2 to 4 months. But it will be. That's much further down the road. You have to start somewhere. And Spirit is making sure that you get off on the right foot. Okay, thank you for that. Okay, let's clarify the Hermit card. Let's clarify the advice. Let's get any more advice or information Spirit has for you. Okay. Sometimes they waver on a card. They almost I can find a better one. Okay. And you have the Chariot reversed. Again, they're saying don't move too quickly. Don't be in a rush. Let things unfold in the way they are meant to, in the way they're supposed to. And since you don't know exactly how they're supposed to unfold, you have to sort of let Spirit take the wheel, right? Take the steering wheel of the chariot. Let them drive. Don't be in a rush. This is a process when you're starting over new. I mean, for me, it feels very much like a career change. And you're starting over. you have to allow things to come together. But when they do finally come together, things will click into place quickly. The Spirit is saying success will happen very quickly once it starts. But there's a road you have to take. There's a road that you need to follow, and things you need to do, and work you need to put in, things you need to learn before you get to that place. So take it slow. Allow Spirit to drive. Don't be in a hurry. Okay? Don't try to control it. Let go of the steering wheel. They're saying, let go of the steering wheel. We got this. Your job is to learn, to study, to practice, to do, to try, to create, but it's not to drive right now. Okay? All right, let's clarify the outcome. What else can you tell us about the outcome, Spirit? Okay. We have 10 of Swords. They're saying you're going to finally leave your old life behind. Any lingering, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, any regrets, any hesitations, they're going to be gone. You're not even going to be looking for them anymore. What else did you want to say about that? They're saying, they're saying if you get too focused on, again, the rewards too soon, you may end up really just hurting, right? It may have you feeling trapped by that. So, truly, trust what they're saying here. Let things unfold in their own time and trust that the rewards are coming. You're going to get to a point, truly, in the next 2 to 4 months, they're saying you're going to get to the point where all of this is going to be behind you. Your old life will be so behind you, and you're not going to look back. You're not even going to think about it anymore. It's not going to be a thing anymore. It's going to be over and done with. What you will be doing is focusing on what can be, what could be, what will be in the future, and what is right now, and balancing those and working hard to stay, on top of that. Okay? Anything else there, Spirit? Okay. Yeah, they just want to talk about this. So love, true love, and fidelity. They're talking about loving what you do. Truly loving what you do and being loyal to it. And I can see right now you are very loyal to it. That will be, in some ways, tested, Not necessarily on purpose to test your loyalty. It's really meant to help you grow and learn at the correct pace. But your loyalty is what will get you through. Trusting and believing and never letting go of that hope. And if you notice, this little, cherub, Cupid on top of the heart, it's keeping that childlike innocence, that belief. Don't let cynics paint a different picture for you. Because your belief is what got you here, right? At this new beginning. And your belief is what will get you here. And your belief is what will get you beyond your wildest dreams, according to Spirit. So Hang on to that belief. That's your guidepost. Wow, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, group 2. I would love to know what it is you're doing. What's this new start? So if this reading resonated with you and you want to share, feel free to drop a message down in the comments. I would love that. If you're interested in getting a personal reading, I do offer readings on my website. You can book one there at pink22tarot.com. And most importantly, I just want to thank you for being here and watching this video. So thank you. I appreciate you, and I will see you next time. Thanks, y'all. Bye-bye. Hey, group 3. Okay, we're going to take a really good detailed look at what's coming up for your career in the next 2 to 4 months. So whenever you find this video and you're watching it, regardless of when I'm recording it and posting it, the clock starts when you find this video and are watching it. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so let's look at your first card. Whoop. You have winds of change. Your surroundings will undergo transition. All right. Well, we'll know more about what that means for you and your career and your reading once we get some more cards on the table. I'm going to do a full Celtic cross spread for you guys. I've got another deck that we can clarify with after these cards are down. And as we get into it, of course, if the reading resonates, then great. I hope you will give the video a thumbs up. It really helps me, y'all, and it helps the channel, and it's free and it's easy, so I hope you'll do it. If it doesn't resonate, if it doesn't feel like you're reading, choose one of the other two, because I do think, if you were brought here for a reason. So see what one works for you. And of course, if you are looking for a personal reading, you can book a reading with me on my website at pink22tarot.com. Okay, there's your cards. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Swords. All right, let's see what we have here. So the heart of your reading, we have the Judgment card. And that's being crossed or challenged by the Lovers. The base of your reading is the Page of Wands. Recent past, we have the Empress. Crowning your reading is the 9 of Cups. Beautiful. In the near future, we have the 8 of Wands. Your energy is the Ace of Wands. The people or the environment around you is the 3 of Wands. The advice from Spirit is 10 of Pentacles. And the outcome is the King of Pentacles. All right. Beautiful cards here. Okay. Give me just a second. I want to take all this in and see if I get any initial messages for you from Spirit. And then we'll talk about what's going on here. So give me just a sec. Okay, Spirit is saying there is going to be a lot of change in your career. Let me see if I can get some detail here for you. They're saying that you are more or less aware that changes are coming. Either you've been clued in by your company or your boss, or these are changes that you are making. But you're more or less aware that at least changes are imminent. All right, what else do you want to say, Spirit? Yeah, they're saying you can see that there's changes coming. You just don't see everything, for sure. Okay. All right, that's all they're saying for right now. But if you follow my channel, they talk all the way through this. So that's just sort of to get you started, so you can sense whether or not you're in the right reading, right? Okay, so the heart of your reading is the Judgment card, and it's being crossed by the Lovers. 2 major arcana. It's a sign that this is a big moment in your life, in your career. So these changes that are happening are not little, they're not minor, they're substantial changes. Okay, the Judgment card is essentially saying that there are changes happening and you are aware of them, right? You've already gotten this wake-up call. So whether or not these are changes coming from within your company, and you've got wind of them, or you're aware of them, or you've been told, or these are changes you're making, regardless of which case that is, the Judgment kind of represents where things are starting here, right? Things are changing. Something's happening. And for the most part, it's kind of like you're happy to see these changes happening, at least on some level, right? There's something about this that you think, okay, this is for the best, or this is great, depending on your situation. But the energy is being crossed by the Lovers card. Their Spirit is saying you're having a hard time. Say that again. I want to make sure I get that right. They're saying you're having a hard time making a commitment to this change. You're aware of it. For the most part, you think it's a good thing, or on some level, you think it's a good thing. But still, there's some hesitation here about making that choice, making that decision, however this decision is in your hands. If it's being given to you, you always still have a choice to make, right? Whether you want to continue with these changes or not. But Spirit's saying you're struggling with this decision in some way. There's something here, some kind of commitment, so some kind of choice or decision that you're kind of wavering on. Anything else you want to say about that? Spirit's saying you don't even know exactly why you're hesitating. It just has you nervous. Okay? At the base of your reading, we have the Page of Wands. Is that a... Yeah, Spirit's saying you're going to be getting a message from someone that is going to lead you down a new path. You may have already gotten this message, to be honest. If this is at the base of your reading and you've got the Judgment card here, you may have already gotten this message or messages from essentially this Page of Wands. Pages, are often messengers. And the Page of Wands is a messenger indicating change, indicating something needs to go down a different road. All right. In the recent past, you have the Empress. The Empress is abundant. She's fertile. She is like on top of her world, right? She's the counterpart to the Emperor, right? The boss. Not to say that you're in a relationship with your boss, but it is sort of it's a complementary energy. Where, maybe your boss really liked you, considered you like their right-hand person, relied on you, and you were rewarded in many different ways for the work that you have done for this boss, for this company, for this job. But that energy is in the past. What's coming over here, 8 of Wands, a whirlwind of change, lots of things up in the air, lots of new things coming at you, old things flying away, lots of information and communication and change. So, this position as the Empress, Spirit is saying is more or less going away. It's not really going away, but it's becoming something else. Like, you can still be the Empress, it's still you, it's still your energy. But as your circumstances and your situation changes, your Empress energy will evolve as well. All right. Crowning your reading is the 9 of Cups. Spirit's saying you wished for this on some level, or maybe entirely, depending on your situation. This is something you wanted. This is something you've kind of put out into the universe. And they're saying you're still wanting this. There's no denying that that either you want all of this, or there's something about this that you really want, that you've been asking for, if not to your company and your boss, but to the universe, in whatever way you do that. You've been manifesting this and wishing for this. And the 9 of Cups is saying your wish is granted. You're getting what you want. So this hesitation, this reluctance, this fear of committing to whatever this change is counterproductive, they're saying. It's just delaying you. So your energy is represented by the Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's a fresh new start. It's a creative new beginning. It's a new beginning that is inspiring, and it motivates you and has you excited. You could certainly be in a creative field, or, wanting to go into a creative field. It doesn't have to be. If you notice on this card, there's a musical baton, there is a pen and a book and a scroll and a paintbrush. There's leaves from a garden, even her outfit, is very creative. So you may very well be in a creative field, or a creative person, or whatever you're doing may involve a level of creativity, but it doesn't have to. Essentially, this card is saying that you are creating, you are manifesting, you are inspired and motivated and driven to make something happen. The Ace is the very, very beginning of something. All right, the energy of the people around you. This is the 3 of Wands. Spirit's saying it's the energy around you. It's the energy of change. It's the energy of opportunity. It's the energy of travel. It's an energy of making decisions for the future. So it's not just your energy, but it's sort of, it's surrounding you in some way. Yeah, Spirit saying you'll recognize what that means for yourself. Okay. The advice from Spirit is the 10 of Pentacles. They're saying you want the dream. You want it all, right? Happiness, money, freedom, flexibility, stability and security, and friends and family. You want it all. Okay, they're saying you do have to work for it, but you can have it all. Stay with that belief that you can have it all. And don't get too comfortable with where you are. At any stage, right? In the next 2 to 4 months, even beyond that. Their message is, believe you can have it all. Don't settle. don't get too comfortable and content if you have not gotten, to where you want to be. Make sure you know why you want something. Positive intentions are, the universe appreciates those. I'll say that. But they're saying believe in it. You can have it all. Don't settle for less than what you deserve. And the outcome is the King of Pentacles. And this is you being the boss, running the show, whatever it is. It's having the rewards of your experience and your accomplishment and your hard work. So there are definitely rewards there for you, for accepting the change in front of you and around you, for believing and following through, and making sure the universe knows, what do you want? What do you want? All right, let's get a little deeper. Let's get some more cards out. Okay. They want me to clarify the Judgment and the Lovers cards. Okay. And we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, the wake-up call with the Judgment card. Essentially, what I'm getting is a message of wanting to work for yourself. Or at least not... Is that... Let me just check with Spirit. Yeah. For many of you, it is wanting to work for yourself. It's not wanting to be part of a corporate or company structure anymore and wanting to go off on your own. For others of you, it's really just not wanting to work with these particular people or this particular company anymore. It's wanting to break free from that structure. Okay? Okay. All right. We're going to clarify the Eight of Wands for you. This is coming up in the near future. And we have the Three of Swords reversed. These changes that are coming are good for you. You've been through, Spirit's telling me you've been through a lot with this job, wherever you are. You've struggled with some things. There may have been some animosity with some people at your work, or tension, or just someone maybe you didn't click with. Or maybe it was just a job. Obviously, it's a general reading, so it's going to be a little bit different for each of you. But there was something that you struggled with there and had a hard time with. And you kind of stuck it out longer than you maybe should have. From Spirit's point of view, right? Human point of view is sometimes different. It's hard to leave. But these changes are going to help you. They're going to help you feel better. It's going to help you heal. They're saying it's going to help you get back to the person you really are. So this job in some way kind of maybe brought out the worst in you, or didn't, caused you so much stress or frustration that it, you were less happy, less joyful, less you on a day-to-day basis. So these changes, don't fear them. They're good for you. Spirit's saying the changes are good for them too, for the company as well. So don't worry about that either. Even if it means you're leaving, right? They may miss you. They may, regret that you're leaving. It's not about that, but something about this change will end up being good for them too. Maybe it'll be a wake-up call for them, or, honestly, maybe somebody else will step in and be what they need now, so that you can move on to be what you need to be. If these are internal changes, again, the changes are good for both of you. It's the same message. Okay, Spirit's saying, at least for most of you, this is not internal changes. The company may be making changes, but it's not about you changing within the company. It really is you moving on. Okay. All right, for the Nine of Cups, we also have the Seven of Wands. So you're wishing for change, right? You want to be on top again, right? It feels like this job has brought you down in some way. You were the Empress. You were the Emperor's counterpart in some way. You were creative and abundant and fertile, and you were all these things, and something happened. And it may have just been the universe nudging you like, okay, it's time, right? Because here you are wishing for something else, wishing to get away from this company, wishing to maybe work for yourself. Something brought you down. Something pulled your energy down in this job. And it's like you lost your spark. But with this Nine of Cups, that spark is coming back. Or at least that's what you're manifesting and creating and wishing. And they're saying, your wish is granted. So you are heading to a place where you are leading the pack. Where you're in a place of, but you're just saying being on top. Where you feel in control. Okay. Okay, we're going to clarify the Three of Wands next. This is the energy around you. And we have the Four of Wands. Yeah, it's an energy of change that leads to stability around you. A lot of things are changing. And it may feel kind of turbulent to you right now, especially with this Eight of Wands, right? It is a kind of a turbulent sort of energy. But it's changeable energy that is leading to stability. So it's a good, it feels right, which is so like early on when Spirit said that these were changes you were good with, right? This is why, because you know where you're headed. The energy around you is showing you that you're going somewhere new and exciting, but also giving you the stability that you also need. Anything else you want to say about that, Spirit? Spirit's saying you need to be aware that change doesn't happen overnight, and neither does stability, but it is in the environment around you. It's in the energy around you. So you will find that the change happens at the right time, which is what the Three of Swords represents. It's that moment to jump, right? And then the Three of Wands leads to the Four of Wands. It leads to stability. They're wanting to remind you, all of this doesn't happen overnight. All of this is not going to happen in the next 2 to 4 months, most likely, but it is in the energy around you. Right now, the primary energy around you is one of change. But they did want you to know, like, don't let the change fear you. It is leading to a stable, solid, secure, positive place. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's clarify the advice. You've got the Ten of Pentacles right now. What else can you tell us, Spirit? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, and we have the Fool card. Take a chance. Try again. It's a message of believe, right? Believe you can have everything you want. And then jump. Take a chance. Take the risk, do that, have that leap of faith that you're like feeling that your heart is sort of pulling you towards with this Ace of Wands. You're being pulled toward it by your own energy, by your own desires. Spirit is supporting it because it's the right thing, but no one else is pulling you toward it or pushing you toward it. You are pulling yourself toward it. So don't be afraid. Take the leap and believe you can have everything you want. The home, the family, the money, the dog, the freedom, the happiness, whatever it is that you're dreaming of, with this change, you can have it. Again, not probably within the next 2 to 4 months, because Spirit is letting us know that, things take time. But the advice is believe. Believe and jump. Okay. So the outcome, King of Pentacles. What else can you tell us about the outcome? Okay. And we have the Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles and Queen of Cups. They're telling you to believe in the dream, right? They are saying, things take time, but I'm seeing in your outcome in the next 2 to 4 months that many pieces of your dream will be coming together. So the King of Pentacles represents, finances, having the things, the luxury, the home that you want, being in a comfortable place, right? But also being the leader, being in charge of your own life. And the Queen of Cups is happiness. It's happiness that has, come from, possible darkness. It's overcoming darkness. And appreciating the happiness all that much more for you having gotten there, right? Okay, anything else, Spirit? All right, they want to give you another outcome. So let's get one more card here for your outcome. And we have the Five of Cups. Interesting. Yeah, what they're saying with this is you're not going to have everything you're dreaming of in the next 2 to 4 months, right? Which is what they were saying earlier. Then they show me these two beautiful cards, and you are going to have some level of success and happiness and fulfillment. And that's part of the reason why they're telling you with the advice to not get too comfortable in the next 2 to 4 months, because you're not going to be there yet. You're going to be getting closer every day, and sometimes it's going to be, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But you're still making progress. You're still going to have beautiful, beautiful things that make you happy and feel successful and fulfilled. It is going to take longer than 4 months, so you have to hang on to the belief that it's all coming, not just what you get in the short term. That's just a piece of the picture. What they're showing here with the Five of Cups, it's only 2, the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles, it's only 2 of the 5 cups. You've got so much more coming. All right, that's beautiful. There's a lot coming your way. Be brave. Be brave. When Spirit is helping you, you can't fail. So trust your gut. If this reading resonates, if this is your reading, you know it. Be brave. You can do it. You've got to just hang on to the belief. So back to your original card. Pretty self-explanatory. Winds of change. Your surroundings will undergo transition. Spirit's saying your whole life is going to change. Your whole life is going to change. Everything is changing, not just your job. Given enough time, right? It's going to be an evolution of change. So your entire life won't change in the next 4 months, but many, many pieces of it will. And it'll continue to evolve and grow and blossom as time goes by beyond that. But they're beautiful changes. They're beautiful. All right, y'all, that's all I've got for you, but I hope that's helpful. I hope it kind of gave you the nudge you needed. You know what you have to do. Believe in yourself, take the jump, right? So I hope you do. I hope you trust your instincts, your intuition, trust Spirit. Would love to know what your situation is. If you want to share, you can put it in the comments. I read all of the comments, I promise you. And mostly I just want to say thank you. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you supporting my channel by watching. It's the most important thing. So thanks, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.